Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kotar. And we just finished our heart-to-heart with Carth here, and we're still in the Lower City apartment complex. We have this to deal with. We've got Lupa, Uja, Alinda, Ashana, Photo, and Uji. And a security crate. Gilthos, sorry I couldn't be there with you, but here's the package I promised. Remember, activate the holographic security system in the proper order to open it, or boom. Just activate the holograms in the same order that they wish to join the band. Since you're the Twisted Rancor Trio's manager, you should be able to figure out the code. I still think this is a mistake. Davik won't be happy if Ashana can't fill in for her sister, and you don't want to get Davik mad, or you might never come out of that estate again. Anyway, good luck. And if this works, think about what a great chapter it'll make in that biography of the band you've been working on. Ooh. Now, can we... The Twisted Rancor Trio. Alright. Well, let's, see what we got here. Or is that in our... Dual ring... Messages. Gotta find that particular item. Show... Ah, there it is. A Chronicle... Guts and Glory. A chronicle of the amazing story of the Twisted Rancor Trio by Gilthos Uxeris. A work in progress. The origins of what would eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy are surprisingly humble. The brains behind the group, manager Gilthos, founded the trio to earn a date with a young singer named Alinda. The ploy worked, and Alinda became the first member of the band. So we're doing this in order. So let's go ahead and write down Alinda. Gilthos scrambled to find musicians to back her, and signed a bith named Uja to be the lead musician. Soon after that, he had signed Uya's brother Uji to complete the trio. The band struggled at first. Alinda was a fantastic singer, but Uja wasn't much of a musician. When Alinda threatened to quit, Gilthos fired Uja and signed another bith named Lupa. I'm writing these down just to make sure. Of course, that didn't go over well with Uja's brother, and Uji quit. Fortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Photo, who joined to replace Uji. Led by Alinda's singing, the second incarnation of the Twisted Rancor Trio became quite popular on their homeworld of Terrace, eventually attracting the attention of a local legitimate businessman, Davik Kang. Davik asked Gilthos to bring his group in for a command performance. Gilthos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Unfortunately, Alinda had heard certain unsubstantiated rumors about Davik Kang and his connections to the Exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to his estate to perform. Many felt that without Alinda singing, the band would crumble, but Gilthos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Alinda's sister, Ashana. Okay, well, I think that might be the end of it, as the new lead singer on the eve of their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Gilthos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Alinda's level, Davik's infamous temper could have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. It was a risk, but the Twisted Rancor Trio was founded on guts and glory. There are no further entries, so I guess they lost more guts and gained no glory. So, just to double check, it was the order that they went into the band? Okay, good deal. So, first up is Alinda, Uji, Photo, Ashana. Okay, Alinda was first. Then Uja, who is right here. Get out of the way, Carth. That's a bith musician. And then Uji, which is right there. Lupa. Where is Lupa? I think Lupa's right here on this side. Right? Mm-hmm. And then Photo, right here. And Ashana. We no go boom? Hey, we no go boom. What we got in here? Ichani fiber armor. And 50 credits. I'm okay with that. What we got here? Ichani better dex bonus. and better, actually, better defensive bonus, and it's upgradable as well. So we will go ahead and equip that, get ourselves a nice shade of green. Hey, Bob. Keeping the hallways safe. I think we're pretty much good with everything. We can't talk to this guy, unfortunately. We don't have the correct amount of persuasion, but maybe we'll get it before we leave. Here, finally. And we will head back into the lower city. Now, no need to go down that way, because that's the Volcar base. So we'll head this direction and see what we can find. Wow. You can see through the map that the lower city is actually pretty substantial in terms of its size. Javiar's Cantina. There's always a cantina. With a Rhodian bouncer. Don't cause any trouble in Javiar's Cantina. You leave your problems and your attitude at the door. That's pretty funny coming from a Rhodian. They're usually known for their bad attitudes. Gelrude and Uriah. Hi there. Not too many people come in here to speak to me anymore. Most prefer the fancy surroundings of the upper city cantina. But nobody up there carries the kinds of Pazak cards I sell. Are you interested in purchasing some individual cards to bolster your Pazak deck? Who are you? My name is Uriah. I'm the man to see if you want to get an edge over your competitors in the grand old game. You follow me? I'm talking about Pazak. You know, high-stakes gambling. Each player brings their own deck to a Pazak match, and the better your cards are, the better your chances of winning. So, what do you say? Are you interested in buying some of my Pazak cards to augment your own deck? It's cool. Let's, show me what you have for sale. I haven't been able to restock my inventory since the Sith quarantine started, but I've still got a pretty good selection. Oh, you have plus and minus. Awesome. So as you can see, we also have negative cards for Pazak, but these are the most valuable. As you can, holy crap, 200 a piece. We get plus and minus. You can change their value, whether it's a negative or a positive number, and that can make the difference. And we got a plus -3, which is 125. And a plus and minus 6. That's normally kind of useless. So you know what we're going to do? I think we've got the credits to spare. We're going to buy those and call that good. Now let's talk to Gelrude here. I figure he's the local player.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrude. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Oh yeah, we heard about this guy. Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then I've been desperate to find a match.
I'll play.
Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low.
Well, that's bold. How much to wager? Looks like we can do a max wager of 40. We'll call that good. Now, in terms of our side deck, we'll get rid of our +1 cards and replace them with the plus negatives. And we'll get rid of one of our 3s. And that should be good. And we did get one of the plus -1s. And then a 4, a 2, and a 3. Interesting. Flip hand card. So this is the button to go back and forth between the values. Good to know. Now, this guy was accused of cheating, so hopefully he doesn't pull a fast one on us. 24. He stayed on 19. But there we go. 1-0. He stays good. He stays on 18. And let's go ahead and use our card. We're now 2-0. Just need one more to beat him. Yeah. You know, let's be bold here. Hey! No risk it, no biscuit. Oh, he had a card as well. Okay, that's fair. Now, give me a 16. I'd appreciate that. Or a nat 20, I'll take that as well. 19? I'll stand on that. Hey!
You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again?
Now, if I remember, the guy down here, in which I guess is Gelrude, he's the one you can continually play to acquire coin, so I'll probably be playing him a lot off camera. I'll be going now.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Because I think certain players, they can only stand to lose so many times and then they cut you off, but Gelrude here will keep playing you, if memory serves. Cool deal. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy.
Go away.
Hey, you not talk like that. We just want to say hi to big bad bounty hunter Callow Nord. Nah, this can't be Callow Nord. He's supposed to be tough. This guy's nothing but a runt. One? What that mean? You be funny, tough guy? You know who we are, Callow. We're members of the Black Vulcar gang. You don't want to be getting funny with us, tough guy.
2.
Me no understand. 1, 2. Why he count? He trying to count how many of us is against him? It's 3 against 1, Callow. What do you think about those odds? Well, you got something more to say?
3.
Apparently he said 3. Flashbang. And some dead aliens. Fair enough. Now I think we can talk to him.
Go away.
I saw how you mopped up those Black Vulcars. Nice work.
1.
And Seth has already got the hint. Fine, I get it. I'll leave you alone.
Smart.
And he is a little guy, isn't he? It's alright. Dangerous things come in small packages occasionally. And it doesn't look like we have any remains or anything. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of the cantina here. Lin Sekla, Bib Sarul, just like Bib Fortuna, Bounty Hunter, Bounty Hunter.
I saw Callow Nord in the tap room. He's a legend in this business. I wonder if he'd give me an autograph.
I highly doubt it. Davik up to something. He bring famous bounty hunter Callow Nord in for a special assignment. Callow no work cheap. How about Yulin? Can't you see I'm auditioning? This is my shot at the big time. I can't risk screwing it up by talking to you. Oh, what's the use? There's no way Bib's gonna hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. Maybe I should just give up. Why don't you have a partner? My last partner left me. She was always trying to upstage me, even though it was obvious I had 10 times her talent. When I finally told her that, she stormed off. I guess the truth hurts. My partner before that was even worse. If I wasn't tripping over his staggering feet, I was ducking under his flailing arms. I ditched him after less than a week. Maybe I could be your partner. I admit I'm getting desperate. I'd hate to blow this audition, but I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random passerby. How do I know you're any good? I'll tell you what, let's talk to this guy first. Before we continue on. What? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm auditioning a dancer? Or at least I'm trying to audition her. Not much point if she doesn't have a partner. And who are you? Name's Bib Sarul, manager for the Starlight Entertainers, the top performing troupe in this sector of the galaxy. I was here scouting new talent when the Sith attacked, and now I can't leave. You think the Sith would let me go so I could get back to my troupe, but I guess they just don't appreciate the arts. So, since I'm stuck here, I figured I might as well continue with my auditions. I'm supposed to be auditioning Lynn, but I think I'm wasting my time. Lynn's got all the moves, but I need to know if she can pull them off while sharing a stage with her partner. Where's her partner? She doesn't have one. That's the problem. Aren't you listening to me? Dancers don't perform solo, so I need to see if she can work with someone else before I get her up on the stage. Maybe I could help her out. I doubt she just wants to dance with someone who wandered by. This is her one shot at the big time, and dancing with some wannabe as her partner isn't going to help her cause. On the other hand, I'm not going to hire her unless I can see her in action with a partner. Maybe she's desperate enough to give you a chance. You'd have to ask her, I guess. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and talk to Lynn. Back again? Dancing isn't easy, you know. It requires focus and concentration. You can't keep bothering me like this. It's hard enough for me to impress Bib without showing him how I dance with a partner. I don't need any distractions to make it worse. Alright, so let's go. Maybe I can be your partner. And wait a minute. I actually want to get some money out of this. Why don't you have a partner? I'll partner up with you for a price. Is that a joke? I'm a professional entertainer. I don't pay people to dance with me. Besides, who says I'm looking for a partner anyway? You did. Well, what other choice do you have? You know what? I think I have a better chance going solo than I do with you stumbling around beside me. I'll pass. How hard can it be? You think this is easy? I've trained for years to develop my talents. Dancing isn't just wiggling your butt in the air, you know. Well, except for the Carillion cheek step. Carillion cheek step. If you think you just step up and start dancing at a professional level, you better think again. Let's see. Yeah, we pretty much can't. It's not going to work. So we're going to have to get our persuasion up a little bit more. And I thought I saw... Zax is starting to get stingy. He hasn't added a new freelance contract to the board in nearly a week. So you must be Zax. I've not seen you here before, human. You're new to the bounty office, yes? My name is Zax. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the Hutt with all the answers. Gurney said I should speak to you about the rat ghoul serum. No, we're not doing any work for Gurney. You work for Davik? Not officially, no. I work for the bounty office, but Davik pays me to keep my eyes open and report to him, and for me to post his bounties. You don't try to hide the fact that Davik has you on his payroll? I used to keep our relationship secret, but since the Sith arrived, nobody cares what happens in the lower city. Davik can do whatever he wants. But enough talk. Back to business. This is the bounty office, so we should talk bounties. Or are you looking for information? Tell me about the bounties. No, there's two government contracts. One's an assassin named Selvin. The other is Bendik's Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all the bounties are dangerous. Davik's got some special contract. One's for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden, one of Davik's men. Another's for a man named Largo, who owes Davik money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Right. And then there's Matrix. He used to work for Davik, then he betrayed the exchange, and now Davik wants him dead. I'll put all this information in your datapad. Now I know after we kill, we just go back to him, so we don't need to ask him about that. Can we get some more details? Okay. Tell me about the assassin, Selvin. Selvin's a government bounty. She's a very dangerous woman. When she started, she was just another killer working for Davik. Then she began freelancing to the highest bidder. One day she killed 6 citizens in the street, and their bodyguards too. They were all Olgos, a powerful merchant family with many enemies. Selvin was hired to kill off the whole family. She was very good at her job. Each day, more of them died. Poisoned at home, shot down in the street. Guards and droids couldn't protect them. After a month, there were no Ogles left on Terrace. Not one. Did they ever find out who hired her to kill them all? It was never proven. But after the Olgos were all dead, the Organa family demanded the government put out a contract on Selvin. They said nobody was safe as long as Selvin was still free. But the Organa family were powerful rivals of the Olgos. Some think they were the ones who hired Selvin, then they tried to have the bounty hunters kill her to keep the secret from coming out. But Terrace politics aren't your concern. You're just a bounty hunter. You kill Selvin, you get the credits. That's the only important thing, right? Indeed. Now, the thing about it is we know about Bendik Starkiller. He's in the upper city cantina, and we're going to have to go work our way through the dueling ring before we get anything like that, unfortunately. Oh, hey!
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Little girl should not be in bar. There's no place for little girl. If little girl's smart, she run away home now.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Little girl needs lesson in manners.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Mission, I'm busy. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Big Wookie. We no want trouble with Wookie. Our problem with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Greenies? Little girl lucky she has a big friend. Calling people greenies. Racist.
This gang war's getting out of hand. The Vulkars aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore. They go after everyone.
Hey guys. Mission.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Hey, we speak the same language.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookie is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
Well, let me ask you some questions, Z. Or actually, Mission.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the lower city gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Callow Nord.
Tell me about Callow Nord.
Callow Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him.
So have I.
He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Tell me about the lower city gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Why did Brezhik leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the street. It's like they've gone insane.
And we already know about Davik, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'll be going now.
You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
But I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
I imagine Big Z to have Bill Murray's voice from the Garfield movies. Seems appropriate. And what we got here? Gotcha. What do you want, human? You come to stare like others here on Terrace? You think we're strange? Oh, I forgot about this. Like a double style alien, like a dual personality. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Okay, you're not here to offend me. Or we. What do you want then? Want to ask you some questions. Questions? What kind of questions? What planet are you from? You couldn't say it, and don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the name, and 4 ears hear the true sound. But your kind would call our home Sorgus, a small world far off the Perlimian trade route. What can you tell me about your home world? Talking about our home only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it. I notice your other head doesn't say much. Nothing that you would hear, at least. And what kind of creature are you? In your one-voice tongue, you would call our kind Parduag. What do you know about Terrace? Nothing. We were only stopping here to get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships that had landed on Terrace. Now we're stuck here on a world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be. I'll be going now. Good. Leave us alone. We just want quarantine to end so we can go back home. Pretty interesting, because I had never seen an alien like that in Star Wars until I played this game. I think that was a unique creation, which is awesome. Let's check out this last room, and then I think we can call it an episode. Oh, it's Holden. Yeah, we need to talk to you.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Those head tentacles are known as Liku, or Leku, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Who are you?
My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang.
You're the guy who put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
And why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Sounds like maybe you got what you deserved.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Let's try some persuasion. If you hire someone to kill Dia, it'll look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness.
Take that bounty off Dia's head, or you're a dead man.
You're threatening me?
Yep.
I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and give him 200 credits. We also have this option. I'll go talk to Dia and see if she can come up with the credits. Let's try that.
You can do that if you want, but I doubt she's got 200 credits. That's a lot, and she's just a working girl. But that's the breaks, right?
I really want to punch you.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Uh-huh. Anyone else in here? No, just the normal, all the familiar faces. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And when we get back, I think I'll head back up to the upper city and talk to Dia and see if maybe she can provide some money to help pay off this bounty of hers. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.